So really nice tone there. We can put a bit of delay on that. Okay, so one of the questions I get a lot, particularly with people when they first get the Headrush core, is what is the best way to set it up and configure it for a rehearsal or a live situation? So what we're gonna do in today's video is I'm gonna show you people one of my favorite ways to set the Headrush core up using stomp mode so you can access all the great sounds using some really simple and easy to use functionality. So with this rig I've put together today, that's going to be available as a free download. So what we'll do is I'll show you people the rig and then show you what I've used using scenes, as well as how to program individual stomps to be able to build your own rigs in future. So let's jump in and get to it. Okay, so jumping in, let's do a quick rig rundown on this rig I've put together today. So this rig should cover you for at least 90% of whatever you're gonna run into in a rehearsal. So I've started off with just a compressor, and then I've got a K drive and an S drive as our overdrive and distortion sounds. The next effect block I've got is the phaser, orange phaser. We've then got a chorus pedal. I've then put 2 amps down the bottom here. So I've got a JCM 800 and a Fender Princeton running into a 4x10. I've also set up a graphic EQ as an option there for people if they want to tweak any sounds at the end of our chain depending on what pickups you've got in your guitar. I've got a reverb, a bucket brigade delay or a BBD, and then at the end of our chain I've just put another dynamic compressor, the same one at the start, to help make that sound nice and tight and act like a tube amp. All right, so let's jump in and start checking out our sounds we've got available. On our first scene we've got Princeton, nice and clean, just running into our 4x10 with a little bit of reverb on the end of that. On the B side of that scene, okay, I've just set up the orange phaser to give us a bit of modulation there. If you wanted to access the bucket brigade delay, okay, to give you a nice spacey effect there. All right, so let's jump in and check out our second scene, which is our crunch scene. So this is just the Fender Princeton with the K drive in front of it. So a bit of overdrive, bit of grit. And then. So a nice bluesy tone there. On the B side of that scene, I've programmed it so the S drive to come on. So really nice tone there. We can put a bit of delay on that. All right, so let's jump in and check out our distortion scene now. So we'll turn the delay off, go straight to our distortion there. So what we've done is we've switched out our amps now. So we've changed from the Princeton with the 800 and the S drive running into the front of that. So make sure on our rear pickup. So we can hear that as opposed to the Fender with that low, warm, nice bluesy mellow tone, the Marshall's got that presence, that bite, that really tight rhythm sound. And if we switch to the B side of that scene, we've got the K drive running into the S drive into the Marshall, which is going to give us a bit of a high gain sound there. So. And we just put a bit of delay on that. Cool, so if we bounce over to our B side now, and then we can see how that acts with just individual stomps. So this is running into the Princeton. Okay, you've got your phaser. You've got your S drive. It's a bit of a cool sound there. You can turn that off, try your K drive. Add a bit of chorus to that. Okay, so it's starting to get pretty wild, pretty warbly. But you can see there, just having the individual pedals you can turn off and on like a traditional pedal board. If you're used to coming from that background and you just want to be able to make simple switches like a pedal board, that's how you do it.
All right, let's jump in. I'll show you people how we can program our scenes and our individual stomps. We come in and find the foot switch icon in the top right corner. This takes us to pedal assign mode, and then we've got our rows across B and A. So 10 options there. We can program either scenes or individual stomps. So you can see down here where it says scene, okay? And then for the stomp boxes, we've got latch. So the way to be able to go in and program whether you're doing a stomp or a latch, you just push that button, okay? And then it gives you your options there and scrolls through. So that's how you do that. To go in and edit your scenes, once you've set that up, you can come in and then you've got all your individual effect blocks. You can either set as on, off, or no change. So to access a B-side to the scene, we've got up the top number 1. You can come up and push 2, and then that brings up all your effect blocks, which you can program for the B-side of that scene. All right, come back to latch, really simple. To program your particular pedal or effect, is push that, and then it brings up all your options. You can go in and select the one you want to set up as an individual stomp.
Okay, so I'm sure you can see by learning how to program scenes and individual effects like stomp boxes that that's going to be the key in allowing you to set up your rigs so you can have an effortless and seamless live performance. So if you've got any questions about today's video, drop those in the comments below. I'm more than happy to get back to you people there. Also, don't forget to follow the links below and access the free rig I've put together that we've used in today's video for you people. And if you're looking to fast track your improvement and take your playing to the next level, follow the links below and check out some of my online courses in my store at hpmguitar.com. Everything from fundamentals, rhythm playing, lead playing, double stops. Check those out. I've got you covered regardless of what you want to learn there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch up with you people in future videos.